you ever see that clock on the at home?
Tommy Cooper Show, VTR number 8241, part 1.
Fella goes to the psychiatrist. He says, Doctor, he says, I keep thinking I'm a tin of biscuits. And today, I feel dry and flaky. The doctor says, say no more, you crackers.
This fellow went to the doctor, see? And he walked in like that. I could have been like that, but I think it was like that. And he walked in, see? And he said, Doctor, he said, I think I'm going to die. The doctor said, don't be stupid. You lived to your 80. The fellow's I'm 80 now. He said, here, I want to tell you.
Thank you very much. Just like that. There's a fella with a glass eye, and he gets on a bus, just like that. And all of a sudden, he takes his glass eye out and starts bouncing it up and down. Just like that, up and down, up and down. The conductor walks over to him, he said, here. He said, what do you keep doing that for? He said, well, I want to see if there's any seats upstairs.
I was standing at this corner, like that. No, it was like that. And I just crawled out. Sure. I just crawled out like that. Like that. I was like that, and the crocodile was like that. And there was this woman, she was standing like that, and she said, excuse me, but what about your crocodile? Why don't you take it to the zoo? I says, I took him there. He didn't like that, so I'm taking up the pictures.
Right. You four, absolutely lovely. Super duper, you're all in. Sorry, dear, you won't do at all. Try the BBC. That's nice, ain't it?
Good evening. Ever got time for more? I shall now produce from this empty cloth 4 live ducks. Oh! I got away again. Look, see that? This one just the same look. Here's a little trick I'd like to show you now. It's a very famous egg and bag trick. Here's the egg, here's the bag. My teeth itch. I went to the dentist. He said, my teeth are all right, but my gum's got to come out. And I said... He looked at me, and I said, I got a terrible pain just up there. See? And up there it was. So he said, I'll tell you what I do. I said, what's that? Because he spoke to me. And I said, I got a pain up there. He said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll x-ray it. So you get these little tiny x-rays like that, a little small one like that. And you put it up there like that, and you hold it up there like that. And I'm sitting there like that. And they bring this x-ray machine in, see? And it got there. And it went... Just like that. And he took it out and he looked at it and he said, no wonder it hurts. You got a finger poked up there. Egg, bag, bag, egg. Dude, as I was waiting to go in to see him, the same dentist, and I was sitting reading the magazines, Wasn't it awful about that Titanic? Another stage will vanish in front of your very eyes. And you're... Oh, my feet are killing me. They are, every night when I'm lying in bed, they get me round the throat like that, trying to straighten. Now, I want you to watch me very, very closely. And if you see any suspicious moves, don't say anything. This egg will vanish in front of your very eyes, and you won't have the slightest clue where it's gone. And yet, on the other hand, I've got 4 fingers and a thumb. Oh, dear. Look, vanish in front of your right. You have the slightest clue where it's gone, haven't you? Hey, where? Under my arm? No. Another one? No, look at that there. Look at that. This one? No, look at that. Look at that. Higher? How's that? And you put your hand inside the bag, and you're bringing the egg out to a thunderous applause. It's not my night, is it? I've always been unlucky. I had a rocket horse once, and it died. I've got a cigarette lighter that won't go out. I've got a cigarette lighter that won't go out. So, look at that, I'm leaking. So I went to this doctor, and I said, it hurts me when I do that. He said, well, don't do it. Yeah, I had a meal last night. I ordered everything in French to surprise everybody. It was a Chinese restaurant. And I said to this Chinese waiter, I said, look, this chicken I got here is cold. He said, well, sure, he's been dead 2 weeks. I said, not only that, I said it twice. I said, he's got one leg shorter than the other. He said, what do you want to do, eat it or dance with it? I said, forget the chicken. It's making me giggle now. I said, forget the chicken. I said, give me a lobster. So he brought the lobster. I looked at it. I said, just a minute. I said, just a minute, I said. I said, you only got one claw. He's always been in a fight. I said, well, give me the winner. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, what a lovely audience. A sit-in ovation. And I said, oh, got something in my eye. It's my finger. So I said to this chap, what happened then? So I said to this Chinese waiter, I said, excuse me, and he said, yes? Look at that, impressions as well. I said, tell me something. I said, are there any Chinese Jews? He said, I don't know, go find out. So he went and he came back, he said, no. There's only apple juice, pineapple juice, and orange juice. So I said to this Chinese waiter behind the counter, see, I said, excuse me, and he said, yeah? Could have been the same one. Well, he could have walked round, couldn't he? I said, have you got frog's legs? And he said, yes. I said, well, hot water can get me a cheese sandwich. My boy said to me today, he said, what do you call a gorilla that's got a banana in each ear? And I said, what do you call a gorilla that's got a banana in each ear? He said, anything you like, he can't hear you. The very famous vanishing one. There's a white tip here and a white tip there. Now, the reason for the white tips is to separate the ends from the centre. I get worse. Look, it clings to my hand. Look at that. It can't fall down. Got my finger there. A solid one. Will vanish in front of your very eyes. Here's a quick joke. What was it? Oh, yes. There was in the jungle, and there's a hyena. You know, a hyena. And he's talking to this monkey. And he said to this monkey, he said, you see that little passage, that little thing down there, a little narrow? He said, just down there. He said, you see those big clump of trees and bushes? And this monkey said, yes. He said, well, I go home that way every night. He said, I don't have to. But, you know, it's a short cut for me. I go home. He said, but every time I get to that bunch of trees there, he said, this lion jumps out and throws me all over the place. He said, I don't know why he picked on me. All the time he keeps throwing me about, bashing me about. He said, and then he goes. You know, he thinks it's funny, you know what I mean? So, this monkey said, I know what you mean. He said, well, I tell you what. He said, I'll come over here tonight. You know, he said, to protect you. So he said, would you? He said, yes. So they shook hands on it. Nothing in writing, just shake it. They shook it. And they started to walk down towards this clump of trees. See? I can't help laughing. I know what's coming next. And he got down to this clump of trees, and he was just going to turn like that, and this lion jumped out and got this hyena and went boom, boom, boom. And this monkey went right up the tree and left him there, looking at him like that. And he was looking at him like that. And all of a sudden, this lion went boom, boom, and left this hyena on his back like that. He may have been like that, no, he's like that. And then the monkey came down and was standing beside him. And this hyena's like that. And he looks up to this monkey, he said, what happened? He said, I thought you were going to help me. He said, well, I was, he said, but when I looked down, he said, you were laughing so much, I thought you were winning. You know, I'm very soft-hearted, really. I am, honestly. I wouldn't harm a fly. And I never use these fly killers, never. I use this. Instant starch. Doesn't kill them, but they glide out the window like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I was walking over the other night and a man came out from a doorway. He said, have you seen a policeman around here? I said, no. He said, stick him up. A lot of people express their feelings through different ways. Some people express their feelings through a song. Other people express their feelings through poetry. But tonight, I'm going to express my feelings by speaking to you through my trumpet. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All wearing glasses. Oh, I should be locked up. You see this leaf? I saw this. I saw this little leaf on a tree all on its own. All on its own. It was because its little brothers and sisters had been blown away with the wind. So I thought to myself, I'll take that little leaf home. And I put it in a little flower pot on the windowsill with fresh soil. And let the sun gleam on it. So that it would grow into a nice big tree. All proud, all on its own. And then I thought, oh, the hell with it. Five hearts, ace of spades, queen of diamonds. But the ace of spades down there. Five of hearts down there. And the queen of diamonds has completely vanished. Both sides of the mat, look. What? How's that then? Hey, the other side. Look at that. Here's a pack of cards. Now, I'd like some here now at random. Mr. Random. Would you think of any card you like in the pack, sir, but don't tell me? Think of any card, sir. No, just think of one, sir. Have you thought of one, sir? Right, now this is mine, never matter. If you don't mind, I don't matter. I'll put the cards in there, sir. Now this duck will take your chosen card from that pack. Now, you may have seen a duck do that before, but be fair, what was your card, sir? No? Correct. No. Second. Empty! 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 It was dark in there. Big hand for Peters and Lee.
I have a song I wrote especially for you, and with these simple words I sing.
Here I belong, for darling, I adore you more and more each day.
By your side I will always be, my whole life through. From now on and eternally, I'll be here with you. By your side love such as yours and mine. Anytime, anywhere, together we'll share a world so divine. And on each anniversary, still starry-eyed, turn around, darling, I'll still be here by your side. Turn around, darling, I'll still be here by your side.
Dr. Livingstone, I presume?
No.
It gives me great pleasure to name this ship the Sheik of Araby. Dr. Livingstone, I presume?
Yes.
Well, look, they can't read your prescription down at the chemist. Excuse me. Are you Arwood Smith, 49 Billabong Avenue, Melbourne, Australia?
Yeah, that's right, Cobber.
Well, your tea's ready.
Good evening. Tonight, we're fortunate to have with us in the studio a notable expert on karate, judo, kung fu, and jiu-jitsu. The only holder of the black belt in all 4 fighting arts.
Hey, Benson!
I haven't finished introducing you yet. Oh, yeah, just get off, get off. And the winner of the gold medal for heavyweight origami at the last Olympics, Mr. Thomas Cooper.
Now?
Yes.
Hey, Benson! I think I've done my leg in.
Good evening, Mr. Cooper.
Good evening.
Sit down. Now, I believe you have a black belt.
Yes. And before that, I had a brown belt. And before that, I had a white belt.
And before that,
My trousers are folded out.
you're also, I believe,
one of the few people actually to fight in Japan itself.
Oh, yes. Only once.
Oh.
Yes, only once. Because they fight down there on a big mat.
Oh, yes.
And I came out and I touched my forehead on the floor.
Yes, of course, the traditional courtesy of Japan.
No, I tripped over the mat.
No, not yet. No, later.
And then, as I took off my dressing gown, all the crowd shouted, "Hayota, Hayota, Wishamata,"
Oh, yes.
which is roughly translated means you got no shorts on.
And how did the fight go?
How did it go?
Yes.
Well, as a matter of fact, no?
No, later.
Well, I started off, you see, with a long arm knuckle blow like that.
Yes.
In Japanese, it's called the Iza.
Oh.
And then I followed up with the elbow jab,
Yes.
see, which is called the nutter. There.
Yes.
And all the crowd was screaming, "Iza nutter, Iza." Iza nutter.
Yes, now, these karate experts in Japan, what are they like?
Marvellous.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Japanese. All Japanese are there.
Oh, yes.
And one was about that high, see? And about that he was, yeah, about that. And these 6 men came towards him, about 7 foot tall they were, and they all came towards him and attacked him at the same time.
Well, what happened?
They murdered him.
Tell me. No, not yet. No. Tell me.
Ugh.
It's remarkable, yes. Now, what would you do if a man came towards you with a gun in his hand?
About 50 miles an hour.
You're right. Now is the time.
Now is the time.
I believe that you are going to break these 4 bricks in halves with a single blow of your hand.
It's quite right.
Yes.
Quite right. See, because that there is like solid steel.
Really?
I mean, I don't feel any pain. No pain at all.
Marvelous.
This hand is a killer.
Heavens.
No.
Yes, go ahead. What's the matter?
It's the wrong hand. It's this one.
Well, don't worry too much as long as we can go on with the other demonstration.
The other?
Yes, with the wood?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Of course, yes. I like to show you that because I like to show my amazing reflexes and how quickly I move, you know. If you could... I want you to hold the wood for a minute. See, what I should do, I should go down here like this, see?
Yes.
I should stand here like that, right? And you'll be up there, and I want you to creep towards me and try to hit me in the back with that plank of wood.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, yes, because you won't have a chance, you see. Because I shall stand like that, and I shall turn around very quickly like that.
Yes.
Or I may go that way, I don't know. I may go up. I see, and I shall take the wood and jab it in the eyes like that.
Oh. Yes, I'm not very good at hitting people.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you what, in a minute, take your shoes off so I can't hear you coming down at all. Up here.
Up here? Yes.
Right? Just there like that.
Oh, yes. Right?
See? Now, don't forget now, come down any time you like, because I've got amazing reflexes.
How was that?
That was a bit quick, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, can you, I'll tell you what, can you cough?
Yes?
Yeah, put your shoes on.
Oh,
And this time, when you come down, cough. Like that.
Yes?
See, I mean, you've got to give me a chance,
Oh,
haven't
of course, yes.
I mean, I've got amazing reflexes. But you've got to be fair, haven't you?
Yes.
Fair's fair.
Oh, yes, yes. I do see that.
Right?
Yes.
Then come down, see, and cough. Loud as possible. Like that.
I'm beginning to enjoy this.
Can you sing?
Not very well. Any particular song?
Anything you like. I tell you what to do this time. Look, see where you are.
Yes.
You got your shoes on.
Yes.
I want you to come up here, see, and sing a song, and come down very heavy like that. See, it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
See, I want you to sneak up on me loudly. All right? Are you ready? Okay.
It's a long
That's it.
way to Tipperary.
Surprise attack. Surprise.
It's a long
Stand heavy.
way to
Where's he gone? I'll tell you what. How about wearing a blindfold and bang a big drum?
I think we'd better go on with the next item. What is the next item?
Oh, yes. It's 2 boys, 1 girl, and 2 guitars. Please welcome their arrival, 6 legs in perfect harmony, the Springfield Revival.
Oh, have you ever been down to Haiti when the summer sun is sinking low? There's nothing but romances everywhere you glance, and the native hearts are aglow. But when that Cuban queen, she comes upon the scene, they always stare like a statue made of stone. And when they realize that what's before your eyes, the other girls are left all alone. Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you see. And when you get up close to the lady with her charms, but from miles away you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban conga line that forms. Up in the trees so high, away up in the sky, sits a wide-eyed monkey on a limb. He wonders why the people go to so much trouble to try to be like him. He doesn't understand that it's a lady's hand that makes our heart feel so sublime. And before too long he starts to sing this song and maybe gets in the conga line. Everyone! Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you see. And when you get up close to the lady with her charms, but from miles away you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban conga line that forms. All right! Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you see. And when you get up close to the lady with her charms, but from miles away you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban conga line that forms. Come on! Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you see. And when you get up close to the lady with her charms, but from miles away you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban conga line that forms. Oh, down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you see. And when you get up close to the lady with her charms.
Stop! Just a moment. Don't move.
What?
Don't move an inch.
Why not?
Because you look lovely just where you are.
great white goddess, she who must be obeyed.
She who must be obeyed?
You can't park here, love.
There's another fine mess you got me into, Stanley. Fetch. 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 Good boy. I'm singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. That's nothing to do with it. Oh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to do something serious for you now. It's a one-man theatre in which I play 400 different people. But luckily, 398 are not in this scene. Just him and him. The scene is 1941. What happened? Something else come on. The scene is 1941, the prisoner of war camp in the Rhine. And they're all wearing raincoats. And the leader of the British is the officer, Captain Creamty. Here's one of the real Dempsey Creamties. And he's face to face with that brutal camp commandant, Hans Niesen and Bumsedesen. Captain. Captain, yesterday there were 200 prisoners in the camp. Today, 10,000. Why is this? We built our escape tunnel back to front. Silence! Swinehorn Englisher. I do not like the English. I lost a leg in Tobruk. Well, I haven't got it. Silence! Silence! I thought it was my eye. Silence! You see this SS? You know what that is? You know what that is? Silence! It is at all. Silence! The SS are the initials which stand for... These initials are the initials of the dreaded organization which these initials stand for. The SS stand for Sea Scouts. Yes, the dreaded Sea Scouts. For this, I will have you executed to teach you to have more To teach you to have... What? Yes, all right. To teach you to have more respect in the future, you will put on the blindfold. Have you one last request? Yes, could I have a cigarette? Nine! Only want one. I only want one. Oh, yes. I only want one. I don't know where I am. You will... I've got ringing noise, man. It was really young, wasn't it? You put on the blindfold for the last time. You put on the blindfold. Bring up the firing squad. Why has it gone dark? Don't worry, old chap. Let me help you. Go 2 paces forward. That's right. A little bit more. A little bit more. That's fine. Thank you. Fire squad! Fire! Chair. Where's the chair gone? Ladies and gentlemen, meet my special guest, Don.
Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me when you know winds of change are set to blow and sweep this whole land through. Morning glow is long past due.
Your cloak, monsieur.
Your hat, monsieur.
Your cane, monsieur.
Your gloves, monsieur.
£10 million rent.
Mais c'est impossible, monsieur. There has limit. Ah. For monsieur, anything. $17. Black.
Your cloak, monsieur.
Your hat, monsieur.
Your cane, monsieur.
Your gloves, monsieur.
Look, really, it's at the end of the show, and I want something big to get off on.